Apple earnings. Play continued tech strength with active ETF TTEQ, Apple, AAPL. Earnings came in positively on Thursday, setting a quarterly record and beating expectations on overall revenue. The firm's status among the portfolio-leading mega-cap tech players made the news especially positive for investors.
Why analysts think AI could be key to more Apple stock gains. After Apple, AAPL CEO Tim Cook said the iPhone maker is seeing record iPhone upgrades with the rollout of Apple Intelligence, several analysts raised their price targets for the company's stock, pointing to AI updates as a potential source of growth.
Stock market today. Trump tariff worries pressure stocks. Stocks swung lower Friday after the White House confirmed it will impose tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China beginning tomorrow.
Nvidia and two other profitable stocks to buy in February. Nvidia, AppLovin, and Insulet have been selected as the top picks with a high net income ratio.
Nvidia's future in focus as big tech embraces DeepSeek. TAE Kim, author of The Nvidia Way, joins CNBC's The Exchange to discuss outlooks on DeepSeek, Nvidia, and more.
Stocks give up gains as tariffs loom. Nvidia's DeepSeek sell-off balloons back to $500 billion. Stocks gave up earlier gains Friday as the White House reaffirmed President Donald Trump's plan to implement some of his long-promised tariffs Saturday, with the market closing out a whirlwind week highlighted by Nvidia's record-breaking losses in reaction to China's DeepSeek cheaper AC model and a flurry of earnings reports.
Buy Meta stock after beating Q4 EPS expectations by 20%? Surpassing earnings expectations for 9 consecutive quarters, investors may be wondering if it's time to buy Meta Platforms, Meta stock, after its latest EPS surprise.
Meta eyeing possible reincorporation in Texas. Report says Mark Zuckerberg's Meta is considering a reincorporation from Delaware to a new state, according to multiple outlets, mulling the move less than a year after SpaceX and Tesla CEO Elon Musk took his company's incorporation out of Delaware and moved them to Texas.
Meta said to explore moving where it is incorporated. The owner of Facebook and Instagram is incorporated in Delaware, but is considering a change. Its corporate headquarters would remain in Silicon Valley. People with knowledge of the matter said.
Chevron Corporation, CVX. Q4 2024 earnings conference call. Transcript. Chevron Corporation, NYSE CVX. Q4 2024 earnings conference call. January 31, 2025, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Company participants: Jake Spearing, Head IR Mike Worth, Chairman and CEO Amir Bonner. CFO conference call participants: Biraj Borkataria, RBC Paul Cheng, Scotiabank Neil Mehta, Goldman Sachs Doug Legate, Wolfe Research Devin McDermott, Morgan Stanley Stephen Richardson, Evercore ISI Jason Gableman, TD Cowen Alastair Syme.
Why Chevron stock dropped 5% today? Chevron Corporation, CVX minus 3.67%. Stock fell 4.5% through 10:35 a.m. Eastern Time Friday after the company reported a revenue beat but an earnings miss in its morning Q4 report.
Why Chevron stock dropped 4.5%. Today, Chevron Corporation, CVX minus 3.82%. Stock fell 4.5% through 10:35 a.m. Eastern Time Friday after the company reported a revenue beat but an earnings miss in its morning Q4 report.
S&P 500 gains and losses today. UGG footwear maker Deckers Outdoor plunges on weak outlook. Major U.S. equities indexes moved lower on Friday to close January trading, though stocks pushed higher in the first month of 2025 despite the slow finish.
Deckers Outdoor is not a buy-the-dip opportunity. Deckers Outdoor Corporation reported strong Q3 2025 results, with significant growth in its UGG and Hoka brands, but the stock fell 17% due to high valuations. Despite impressive growth, Deckers stock remains overvalued at 35x earnings, requiring substantial revenue growth and margin expansion to justify current prices. Management's cautious growth strategy and rising SG&A costs raise concerns about future profitability and the sustainability of.
Why the stock price of the maker of Hoka and UGG footwear plunged Friday. Deckers Outdoor, DA, shares plunged Friday, despite the shoemaker reporting sales results for the latest quarter that beat analysts' estimates.